Oh, okay.
I do not like Sam Darnold. I think I'm on with you that hashtag fire Sam Darnold, trade Sam Darnold type deal.
Okay.
Yeah, so
with
that's
Garrett.
right. I forgot you guys because you guys traded Bridgewater to the Saints, right?
Yes, we did. And that's where it started to fall off for me. That's where, I don't like Sam Darnold. I never liked Sam Darnold. He wasn't good in college. You can say whatever you want about his statistics. The dude led the NCAA in interceptions, and he has not stopped since he's gotten in the NFL. He is not good.
We actually did a show talking about all those quarterbacks coming out that year, and that was the thing that I said about Sam Darnold was that he was going to be a bust in the NFL because he couldn't protect the ball in college, so he wouldn't do it in the NFL.
Oh no. It doesn't matter how much experience he gets on his belt. He's just gonna do the same thing that he does: throw interceptions.
Yeah, so
he's like a much worse version of Vinny Testaverde. Testaverde could win.
Oh, I got nothing but love for Testaverde.
I love Vinny Testaverde.
My guy, that's my guy.
That was the guy that got me into watching.
Played in the NFL for 30 years, not really 30, but forever, dude. Right? And then this guy would be sitting at home
89.
You just call him up and say, "Hey, Vinny Testaverde, you ready? You want to come play this week?" Dude. Yeah, sure. Who am I playing for? He's to go make a paycheck. But the thing about Teddy Bridgewater is there's two teams that have let him go. Vikings, Jets traded him.
Yeah.
That they could use him right now, right?
Yes.
The Vikings could use him over the mega overpaid Cousins.
Oh, Cousins.
And Vikings are the Vikings are a good team to me, right? And it's not because of Cousins. And then the Jets totally could use him, right? Bridgewater coming in. Obviously, Sean Payton liked him for a reason. That's why he traded for him. He's like if he's not your starter, he's probably the best backup quarterback in the league, right?
Mm-hmm.
Teddy Bridgewater
I would think
should
so.
be a starter, and I don't understand why.
It's going to be a good game this week.
Don't go get him.
Yeah.
So, all right,
Number 9. A good week against Dallas.
Number 9. I'd Saints.
Saints, okay.
All that stuff we're talking about, right?
Yep.
All the stuff we're talking
Number
about.
Number 9, I have the Houston Texans up one spot from 10 last week. They had a loss to the New Orleans Saints week 1. Monday Night Football, tough loss in what was a great game. New Orleans kicked a 53-yard field goal, right, to win that one? That week 1?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that, long field goal.
Oh,
so Houston Texans, I got them up one spot from 10 to 9.
It's a good game. They'll be a good game when they come to. I can't remember if they come here, we go there. I don't know. It's gonna be a good game. I think it's in a couple weeks. My number 9, Minnesota Vikings. I like a lot of the stuff they're doing. Besides Cousins, defense is playing well. Running backs playing exceptionally well. I wish all my players on my fantasy team were playing this well. But Cook's definitely an elite running back in the league right now, if not the best running back in the league right now. He's playing at a super high level and really kind of carrying that team. Cousins actually doesn't have to throw the ball as much as you would think he needed to. I think the first week they won, he threw the ball 12 times.
He's really ruining my fantasy. I have Stephon Diggs. He hasn't done a thing for me. I'm already
he's getting the rock. The only worry that Minnesota should have is just using him too much because running backs get the crap beat out of them.
Wear him
out. So my number 9 is Minnesota.
All right, number 8.
Ravens.
Baltimore Ravens.
Baltimore Ravens.
Lost to Kansas City.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson is a dirty player, man. He not dirty in the sense that he's bad, but
he's a dirty guy.
He's good. He's really good.
Yeah, he's so good for being what he is, and I think it's funny now looking back. Everyone's saying he was just a running back. Well, no, he's not. Just running. He can throw that.
He
rock.
can sling it.
He can sling it out there, and he can run offense really well.
He's still just a running back that can throw the ball pretty good. He didn't have he didn't have 300 yards. He didn't have 300 yards Sunday. He didn't have 300 yards. I think his completion percentage on Sunday was less than 60%.
I don't know. He still had a ton of points for me in fantasy.
Yeah.
Running the ball, he's aces. But if he can't, if he could run the ball that well, his passing would be garbage. I was really happy that Chiefs got that lead on them because I was like, sweet. Now Lamar's got to drop back, and we know he can't do that. And, they could not come back on. The Chiefs got that lead and never lost it the rest of the game. So,
all right.
Not as high on Lamar as you guys.
8, I have the Buffalo Bills up one spot from number 9. The undefeated Buffalo Bills circling the wagons. They are going to catch an L this weekend, though. They go to New England. Oh, boy. Yeah. And they're not beating New England. But Buffalo Bills right now, be happy. You are number 8 in my power rankings. Somebody commented on my Facebook status the other day. Shout out to Sean Olam up in Iowa. But, your Buffalo Bills ended up at number 8 this week. We'll see where they end up next week after losing to New England.
The only reason for Bills Mafia is really fun, right? The wrestling in the parking lot, going through tables. That's like we talked about their fan base, I think, last week. Yeah. They're awesome.
Rabid.
They're fun. They're really cool. Hold on. I even forgot. My number 8 is Chicago Bears. Really like their team. Same things we were talking about before. Super elite defense. They made Case Keenum look like straight trash the other night. I love did you guys see the bet slip? That guy had that 20-team parlay going on. Did you see that?
He bet like 89 cents on it, and he just needed Washington to win.
He Washington money line, which wasn't going to happen. So what he should have done is he should have taken everything he owned, sold it, and then bet on the Bears, and then hedged it that way. But he would have won $500 grand. $500 grand from an 89-cent 20-team parlay. So, Chi-Town Bears, my number 8.
I actually had a 5-team parlay over the weekend, and the one team that did not cover was the Kansas City Chiefs.
The Chefs. You know that I think you got it in at +6 or -6, right?
-6.
That line ended up moving to -5 eventually, right before kickoff.
Okay. Anyway, all right, number 7.
Cowboys.
Oh,
the boys.
Way too low. Way too low.
I got the Cowboys. I'm not convinced by them.
Way too low. # fire Jason Garrett.
I'm not convinced. They have not played a single good team, and they aren't going to play another good team this week.
What, New Orleans is not good? You don't think New Orleans is good?
Playing a backup.
You just had them at number 9.
Playing a backup quarterback.
They're playing a backup quarterback.
No,
I just had New Orleans at number 9.
I actually think they have a big chance of losing this weekend. I think it's going to be a really, really good game. I think Dallas is still going to beat them, but it's going to be a good game.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good game. So, number 7, Green Bay Packers. 3-0, undefeated. Beat Chicago in the first game of the year. Aaron Rodgers is going to continue to get better.
It's too low.
And right now, number 7.
Too low. It's too low.
That is too low for the Packers. Number 7 for me, 49ers. 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 Schedule's been pretty soft for them. They deserve it. They were like a third place team last year, or last place team. Jimmy G's playing really well. I'm not a huge fan of their offensive personnel besides their tight end. Their defense is pretty good, but I would say if the Chiefs even went to San Fran and played them, the Chiefs probably hang 45 on them and probably beat them by 28 or whatever. 49ers are they're 3-0, which is why they're as high as they are on my rankings at 7. But yeah, number 7.
All right, number 6, Tyler.
Buffalo Bills.
Okay, so you got them a little higher than I do.
Yeah.
3-0.
They like Cowboys. They haven't really played anyone. So
yeah,
but like the other day we had them. We were talking about the Texans when they lost in that field goal.
Yeah.
By that field goal, they have the wins. They have the wins.
Yep.
They have the 3 in the
They
column.
They do. They're 3-0, so they deserve a spot in the top 10.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, there's eight undefeated teams left. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So number 6 for me is the Baltimore Ravens. I had them at 2 last week, and they lost to the Chiefs here in Kansas City. So losing to the team that was number 3 last week in the Kansas City Chiefs in my power rankings, I dropped them down to number 6. But they play Cleveland this week, a division game, and I think they will handle business against a pretty less than average Cleveland team.
My number 6, Buffalo Bills. Really like Mr. Allen, the QB. He's a boss. I've seen some nice drives. They have a tight end that's kind of morphing into like a mini Gronkowski. Knox. He's playing really nice. So defense is really good, and their fan base is awesome. If their fan base wasn't as cool as they are, I probably wouldn't have them even on my top 10. So Buffalo Bills at 6.
All right, heading into the top 5.
I got Niners at 5.
Okay,
just for
3-0.
It was a pick of the lesser evils. I think Niners are better than Bills and Cowboys. So.
All right. Number 5 for me is the Rams, up 1 spot from number 6 last week. Los Angeles Rams just keep rolling.
Where we have 5?
5.
Green Bay Packers. So I got the Packers at 5. It's not too high because they have the with Aaron Rodgers the way he's playing now. Probably second best quarterback in the league right now is probably Aaron Rodgers, next to my guy. But Aaron Rodgers playing a high level. I'm still very impressed with what he did against the Chicago Bears defense. Didn't score a lot of points, but he managed the game really well, which is what you have to do against some of these elite defenses. Green Bay Packers is one of the games I have on the Chiefs' schedule that is a potential loss because I think Aaron Rodgers is that good. So Packers frighten me a little bit, and they're coming here. They're coming here to Arrowhead, and I still think we have a shot of losing against them because he's that good to me. I mean, he is that good. So number 5, Packers.
Number 4.
I got the Lions.
Real quick on Aaron Rodgers, I just saw him, pardon the interruption up there, said offense has got to step it up.
Ooh.
So that's what Aaron Rodgers said about it.
He's not afraid to call out his guys. He's not afraid to call out his guys.
Their defense has been playing really well.
Yeah, that's true.
I got the Lions at 4.
2-0-1. They tied the Arizona Cardinals.
Hey.
I might pull your Midwest Mike's credentials after that.
Hey.
I know.
So he got Detroit too. Don't pull his credentials. We need this guy.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Take it easy.
Never mind. No, Detroit. That's garbage pick. Sorry. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna say
All
it.
right, put it out.
That's fine. You can.
I mean, do you think they beat the Chiefs this weekend?
No.
All right. I don't either.
Nobody's gonna beat the Chiefs.
Oh yeah, you said 19.
Yeah, they are going 19-0.
Number 4, I got the San Francisco 49ers up a spot from 5. Undefeated. They're going to keep winning. Jimmy G is my fantasy quarterback in one of my leagues thanks to the Drew Brees injury. So Jimmy G, we had a meeting after that injury, and he said he's going to win going forward. So
I think the Niners are a better team than the Rams.
yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Win-loss column.
It's the same. Huh?
What, they got the Chargers?
Chargers winning the AFC?
No way.
They're
smoking something.
Get out of here.
Yeah. So, number 4, who you got?
My number 4, let me look it up. I forget it here. So I think my 4 is the Dallas Cowboys. The only reason I have them at 4, I would have them a little bit higher. 4, schedule soft. The Miami game. And I actually thought they actually didn't play very well against Miami.
Not in the first half.
Yeah, and so when you don't show up against a really bad team, and even in the half, it's kind of alarming in a sense, but they still came away with the W.
And they covered 22.5.
Huh?
And they covered 22.5.
How many points did they score?
36.
That's below the average Miami's been giving up. Miami's been giving up an average of 44 points.
Yeah, they started slow.
Started really slow against the worst team in the NFL, which is Miami's more like the best college team. But anyways, Cowboys did what they had to do and get the W. I still really like the team a lot. I think the Cowboys have a really good chance going to the Super Bowl this year. The team's all around is really, really good, and Dak Prescott continues to impress, playing really at a super high level. I'll put him right there in the little like he's not he's like either 3 or 4 or 5 right there with like Russell Wilson and guys like that. But Dak's right there. Dak's a super, and Cowboys are going to have to pay him. Elite quarterback.
That's not a good way for fire.
You gonna fire Jason Garrett?
Garrett.
You're like one of the best teams in the NFL. You want to fire your coach?
Yeah.
No, that was
That was a bad start.
I actually thought Miami had a shot at beating them.
The Cowboys, Ezekiel Elliott is elite as it gets. He is fun to watch.
Yeah.
I am not convinced by Dak Prescott at all.
Really? So I think Dak's. I would have
Thank
rather
Dak's
actually,
money.
I would have actually
All right.
paid Dak. I would think if I had a choice between Dak and Zeke, I would pay Dak over Zeke because you got to have an elite quarterback to win Super Bowl. You don't need an elite running back to win Super Bowl. But if you could pay both, do
Good
that.
point. Jerry's got the money. Jerry will figure out a way.
Take it easy.
All right, Tyler, number 3.
I got the Packers.
Way too high.
No.
They scare me, so it's fine. No, they scare me.
Way too high. They beat Chicago.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, Chicago.
Chicago, who's not ranked.
Oh, they ranked mine.
They're ranked
Yeah.
in mine too.
Not in mine.
The hands down, probably top 3, if not top 2 defense in the league at Chicago, and that says it all right there. That's all you need to know.
Actually, second. Yeah, Chicago's second best
Oh,
defense
man.
in the league. The first is the
Khalil Mack
softest
is
schedule.
out
in
of
the